What's good, cuz? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm bringing you guys another episode of our Madden 21 simulation series. Today is week 5. If you guys are excited for the video, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. 50 likes by Monday afternoon, and I will drop week 6 on Tuesday for you guys. So if you want to see that, make sure to hit the like button. But without further ado, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and let's get it.
Minika, watch me on Twitch, ooh, I'm streaming. I'm on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, red button beaming. Let's get that sub count, take over YouTube, ooh, we teaming. My content so hot, ooh, yeah, I'm steaming. Ooh, yeah, I'm steaming, red button beaming.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we get on to Madden 21 today, what I want to go ahead and show you guys is that I actually went ahead and made a spreadsheet this week. That way, through 4 weeks of football, you guys can follow along and see what your favorite team's record is, what the division's record is. Are we in last place, first place? I'm sure you guys have been asking those questions. Couple people wanted me to go ahead and do this just so they could see, you know, every team's record in the NFL. So going forward, we will have every team's record by division. And at the end of the year, when we want to go ahead and do the playoffs version of this, we will know who makes the playoffs in each division. So every week we're going to go ahead and check up on the standings at the beginning of each video, and we're going to see how your team is doing at that point. So with that being said, let's check out the standings through the first 4 weeks of the 2021-22 Madden simulation season. We have the NFC East up first. We have Dallas at 3-1 leading the division. Then you have Philadelphia, the football team, and the Giants at 1-1. Next, we'll have the NFC North. Packers are 4-0, Minnesota 3-1, Chicago 2-2, and then Detroit 0-4. The NFC South is pretty close here at New Orleans is actually leading the division without Drew Brees at 3-1. Tampa Bay, shocking though, at 1-3. Carolina, Atlanta, pretty solid. Carolina 2-2, Atlanta 1-3, and then the NFC West to finish off the NFC. The Rams are leading the division. They're my pick to win the NFC West this year, and Madden is picking them as well. They're 3-1. Seattle, Arizona, San Francisco, all 2-2. Then we'll move on to the AFC side of the NFL, and we have the AFC East first with the Jets at 3-1 leading the division. Buffalo, Miami 2-2, and then New England 1-3. The AFC North, undefeated Cleveland Browns 4-0. Them and the Packers, the only two undefeated teams in the NFL right now. Baltimore's 3-1, Cincinnati's 3-1. They're having a good season, and then Pittsburgh falling to last place in the division at 1-3. The AFC South is very, very ugly right now. 3 teams lead the division at 1-3. Tennessee in the lead right now, 1-3, and then Houston's 0-4. And then the AFC West, we have the Chargers and Denver at 3-1, Vegas at 2-2, and then shockingly, Kansas City at 1-3. But that's going to do it for the standings. 4 weeks into the season, let's get on to Madden 21 for week 5. Okay, so we're now on Madden 21 Next Gen, and it's time for our first matchup of the week, a Thursday night game between 2 NFC West teams, 2 top teams in the NFC West. This division's very tight. We have Rams up against the Seahawks in Seattle. Let's see what happens. Okay, with 6 minutes to go, the Rams are up by 1 touchdown and a 2-point conversion, up 8 right now. They have the ball with a chance to end it. Looks like they're going to get into Seattle territory. A field goal here will put them up just about 2 scores and probably end the game here. They're at Seattle's 1. I think they could just knee the ball out basically at this point. But they will go ahead and score a touchdown, and that is just about going to do it. The Rams are going to take the first matchup of week 5 here in Seattle. They move on to, I believe, 4-1. Seattle drops to 2-3. Up next, we're going to have the New York Jets visiting the Atlanta Falcons. The Jets leading the AFC East right now at 3-1. Should be an interesting game. Can they move on to 4-1? Let's see what happens in Atlanta. With about 5 minutes to go, the Jets are leading the Falcons right now 20-13. Atlanta just kicks a field goal to make it a touchdown game here. The Jets are going to go 3 and out here, so Atlanta is going to get the ball back with a chance to tie it already on New York's 31 here. Can they get a touchdown? It's 4-down territory, 4th and 12. What are they going to do? Are they going to kick the field goal and then play defense? Looks like they went for it, and Calvin really makes the reception, and then we have a touchdown as well to make it a 20-20 game. The Jets, though, are driving. They may have a chance at a game-winning field goal here from Atlanta's 45, but they cannot connect. We're going to overtime. So overtime here, and the Jets are going to get the ball first. A touchdown here would end it. What can they do? Looks like they're going to go 3 and out. Ball given to Atlanta here. A field goal will win it for them, and they're already in Jets territory, and it looks like the Atlanta Falcons are going to clutch up, come back from 10 points. You don't really hear Atlanta coming back in games, and they win it 26-20. Now we're going to have the Detroit Lions going to face the Minnesota Vikings. Vikings are 3-1. Lions looking for their first win of the season. Let's see what happens in this NFC North battle. So with 5 minutes to go, the Lions are on the verge of getting their first win here. If the Vikings cannot get this comeback, an 8-point deficit right now, they need a touchdown. They get it. Can they get the 2-point conversion? They do. So we do actually have a tie ball game here. Are we going to get back-to-back overtime games? But the Lions and Jared Goff are driving right now into Minnesota territory. A field goal will get them the win. It's 4th and 7. Here comes the field goal, and it's good. The Lions are going to beat the Vikings by a score of 27-24. They're not going to go 0-17 this season. Goff picks up his first one as a Lion. Vikings drop to 3-2. Our fourth matchup of the week, we're going to have the New Orleans Saints visiting the Washington football team. This should be a good game. Two solid teams this season. Let's see what happens. With 4 minutes left, football team is actually down 13 at home here. Fitzpatrick needs some Fitz magic right now. If they want a chance, it's 4-down territory. They don't complete it. Saints take over. This game is just about done. We're going to simulate to the end. The Saints come into Washington, move on to 4-1. They're shocking me this season. I didn't think they'd be this good. Jameis Winston's leading them to a 4-1 record. Now we're going to have the New England Patriots going to the Houston Texans, who are also 0-4. We saw an 0-4 team and the Lions get their first win. Is it time for the Texans to get their first win, or can New England get back on track because they're 1-3? Let's see what happens in Houston. 3 minutes left here in Houston, and New England wanted to get back on track, and it looks like they're going to, because they're winning 48-28, blowing out the Houston Texans here in Houston. They might get a last-second touchdown. The Texans, they can't even. The Patriots, though, win by 20 here in Houston. Texans are going to drop to 0-5, but New England gets back on track. Now we're going to see the Miami Dolphins moving to Tampa Bay, staying in Florida to visit the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tom Brady, no stranger to the Dolphins in this one. Should be a good game. Let's see what happens. 6.5 minutes left. Tampa Bay looking to get back on track as well. They're 1-3 right now. It's 27-20 in favor of them, and they're driving into Miami territory again, but they missed the field goal to put them up 2 scores. So now Miami could come back down the field if Tua can do it and tie this ball game, but it doesn't look like they do it because they go for it on 4th down. Tampa Bay takes back over. They just need one more first down here, and that would end it. They don't pick it up, though. And it doesn't look like they even attempt a field goal. They actually punt it back to the Dolphins and trust their defense because Tua's not really doing anything anyway. And that's how it's going to end. A little anticlimactic there at the end. But 27-20, Tampa Bay. Tom Brady's a little bit happier this week. They get the win. This next game is actually one of the best record games that we have this week because the Packers are 4-0, undefeated right now, looking to go 5-0, and the Bengals are 3-1 in Cincinnati. Can they beat the Packers? It might not even be viewed as an upset this year because they're 3-1, Packs are 4-0, and it's in Cincinnati. This should be interesting. Let's go to Cincy. So 5 minutes left here in Cincinnati. It was a good game. Packers only winning by 10 here, and the Bengals are actually making this a close one. They can get a touchdown here or a field goal to make it a 1-score game. And what are they going to do? They're going to get a field goal. Now, if Green Bay does get one more first down, though, and it looks like they are, they can knee the ball out as Aaron Rodgers is about to do. Cincinnati put up a fight here. I think they're looking good this season. They moved to 3-2. Packers keep the undefeated streak alive. They're 5-0. Next, we're going to Pittsburgh to see the 1-3 Steelers versus the 3-1 Broncos. Should be a good one. Let's go to Pittsburgh. Broncos, 4 minutes left, up 7 in Pittsburgh. They're looking to go 4-1 for the first time in I don't know how long, probably since Peyton Manning was the quarterback here. One more first down would do it because the Steelers have no more timeouts. And there it is. Teddy Bridgewater, man. They trade for him and he's performing right now. Let me know, Broncos fans, do you want to see Drew Lock or Teddy Bridgewater quarterback next year? Because right now he's making your team a 4-1 squad. Okay, before we get into our next game, if you guys are enjoying the video and want to see week 6 of this series continue, make sure to hit that like button and the subscribe button if you guys are new. But the next matchup we're going to have here is the Eagles visiting the Carolina Panthers. Both two solid teams this year, which is interesting. I thought the Eagles would be bad. Maybe the Panthers would be a little bit better, but we will see. Let's go to Carolina. Okay, 5 minutes left. Eagles up 13. Carolina with the ball in Eagles territory here. This has to be some points. They go for it on 4th down, get it to CMC. They need points here because they're down 13. They need 2 touchdowns to come back in this game. So it's 4-down territory, and it doesn't look like they're going to pick it up. Eagles are going to get the ball back, pretty much run this clock out. Just like that. Eagles, man, 3-2 this year. Unbelievable. I'm shocked. I thought they would be the worst team in the NFC East. They could actually win the NFC East. We will have to see how the season progresses, but they're starting off hot, 3-2. We're going to see the Titans and the Jaguars go at it. In this division, the AFC South, everybody's 1-3 except the Texans, who are 0-5 now. So it should be interesting. It's anyone's division right now. Let's see what happens in Jacksonville. We're at the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville, and the Titans are at the Jags 9 here. They're looking to end it. They get some more points, another touchdown for them. It's a 2-score game. This one's going to be over here. The Titans are going to take the lead in this AFC South division. Jags put up a good fight though. So Titans are 2-3, Jags are 1-4. Okay, so now we have the Cleveland Browns, who are undefeated at 4-0. We saw the Packers go 5-0 today. Can the Browns do the same? They're versing a very good Chargers team at 3-1, who are leading the AFC West right now. Let's go to LA. Should be a good game. Browns, they are just an unstoppable force in these simulations. 41-17 beating the Chargers. They blow them out in LA. They're 5-0. We might have a Packers Browns Super Bowl. It's an early prediction, but this Browns team's looking ridiculously good. Packers are looking solid. Should be interesting to see how the season goes, but right now Browns get the win over the Chargers. 5 matchups to go this week, and the next one's going to be in Las Vegas. Bears visiting the Raiders. Should be interesting. I believe both of these teams are 2-2 right now. So even teams. Let's see what happens in Vegas. 7 minutes left here. We have a 1-point ball game, and the Bears are driving to maybe take the lead here and get the win. They can at least get a field goal here, and that is exactly what they do. Go up 2 points. Raiders have a chance to come back and win it though. They're already in Chicago territory. All they need now is a field goal to take the lead, and it looks like they're going to have a chance at it. Yep, Daniel Carlson is good. They're up 1 once again. Can Andy Dalton conduct a drive to win it? And they can't. It looks like he's going to be picked off by Trayvon Mullen for the Raiders to run out the clock here, win this ball game, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Raiders are going to win it 24-23. We had an earlier NFC West battle. Now it's time for the second one of the week, and we have the 49ers going to Arizona to play the Cardinals. 2 very even teams once again. Should be a good game as always between these 2 teams. Let's go to Arizona. 5 minutes left. Arizona's up by 5, so San Francisco needs a touchdown here to take the lead and win this game, and they're driving into Arizona territory. Chance to do it here, 3rd and goal. They're now at the 4, but it looks like they actually went for it on 4th down. I'm sorry, and Arizona's going to take over. They don't get it on 4th down, but now it looks like they're actually going to punt it back to San Francisco, who's now at the Arizona 21, so this is going to be a last-second winner here maybe for them. 4th and 1 here. Here's play of the game. And it looks like they don't get the 4th down, and Arizona takes over again, and that's actually going to seal them the win. Arizona wins a close one here, 28-23. They're going to get the W. Now we're going to have our final afternoon game of the week, and it's going to be the Giants visiting the Cowboys. Cowboys lead the division. Giants are in last place, so the Giants need to get a win here. So with about 4 minutes to go, Giants are down 2 touchdowns, but they're at the Cowboys 13. A touchdown here will put them in a 1-score game with 3 timeouts still, so it's possible comeback still, but they don't pick up the 4th down completion here in Dallas's red zone, so they're going to take over. They get enough first downs. They kill the clock. Giants almost able to make a comeback there, but the Cowboys 4-1 this season. They take a commanding lead on this division. Next, we're going to have the Sunday Night Football game between the AFC Championship rematch with the Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs, who have both underperformed this season thus far. Chiefs are actually 1-3, so that's really bad. They're last place in their division, and the Bills are 2-2, so this should be interesting. Both of these teams need to get back on track. Chiefs really need this win, so let's see what happens in Kansas City. These are the Chiefs that we know now. They're up 2 scores on the Bills, 34-20. They put up a lot of points against this Bills team. They pick up a couple first downs. That is just about going to do it. They're going to need the ball out. Man, they needed this win to get back on track. They're going to beat the Bills 34-20. Patrick Mahomes, he's probably going to get hype here. Andy Reid, there you go. They needed the win. They move on to 2-3. Bills also 2-3. And our final game of the week is the Monday Night Football game between the Indianapolis Colts against the Baltimore Ravens in Baltimore. Should be a good one. Indy needs a win here. They're 1-3. Baltimore's 3-1. Let's see what happens in the final game of Week 5 in Baltimore. 4 minutes left in this game, and the Colts are up 10 points right now on the Ravens in Baltimore, but the Ravens are driving. They do pick up a touchdown there, make it a 3-point game. Now it's down to the Colts here to maybe run the ball, run the clock out, pick up a couple first downs, and you can ice this game. And there's one first. That's going to kill a lot of the Ravens' timeouts, and I think just about the rest of the clock there. Let's see what the Ravens have left. They have 13 seconds to go all the way down the field for a field goal. Don't think it's going to happen, and it's not. The Colts are going to win the final game of the week, 31-28 on Monday Night Football in Baltimore to move to 2-3. Baltimore moves to 3-2. Okay, everybody, that's going to do it for the video today. Week 5 of the simulations in the books. I will update all the standings, all the records for you guys for next week. When we get to the beginning of week 6, we will check those out. If you guys did enjoy the video, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. I would greatly appreciate it. 50 likes by Monday afternoon. I will drop week 6 on Tuesday. So make sure to hit that like button if you guys want to see week 6. But that's going to do it for me today, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Have a great rest of your day. Peace out.